I don't know how to tell you this. You're not going to be happy with me. Okay, you may or may not know, if you've been watching since the beginning, I hail from Preston. I've lived in Preston for about 35 years. And I started this period of management with Chorley, which was not too far from where I lived in Preston. And it was an ideal first job for me. Then the Exeter job came along and I was quite happy to move down south. It was a step up on the management ladder for me and it was an easy decision to make, really. However, 2 days ago, Preston North End, who are struggling in 20th position in the Championship, came a-knocking and they offered me an interview to fill the vacant manager's position that they have at the moment. Now, like I say, I know you're not going to be happy with me. We were doing really well with Exeter, things were on the up. However, I moved into the Championship with my hometown club with the possibility of maybe getting into the Premier League. It's something that I can't really turn down. Nothing signed and sealed yet, but I am going to attend the interview, which is tomorrow around about midday-ish. So I'll be setting off early in the morning for the trip up north. And if you like, you can tag along. Well, this is a journey I didn't think I'd be making today. Up bright and early, quick wash and a brush up, jumped in the car, and I'm setting off up north now. Preston, here we come. I've been driving for a couple of hours now. I must admit, it'll be nice to get back to my old stomping ground, even if it's only for a short period while I have my interview. We'll see how it goes. Well, here we are, Preston turn off of the M6. Quite excited, really. Just driving towards the ground now. There we go, Preston North End's ground. Well, here I am, all ready for my interview. Very excited. Wish me luck. Well, that went really well. The chairman was really welcoming. I was really impressed with his vision for the club. We had a really good chat about what he wants from the management and from Preston going forward. And hopefully the outcome will be really good. We'll just have to wait and see. So we've just got the long drive back home now and wait for some kind of phone call, email, some correspondence to hopefully say that I've got the job. We shall see. Well, I've been back a couple of days now. I haven't heard anything as yet, but I have got quite a good feeling about it. I'm trying to keep my voice down. Just wondering if it'd be worth having a quick look how Chorley are doing, one of my previous teams. And although they have fallen back into the Vanarama North, they're actually in 7th position at the moment, so they're not doing too badly. And here at Exeter, we've not been doing too badly either. In the last 6 games, we've won 4, drawn 1 and lost 1. So we've been performing quite well above the 𝐄𝐩𝐢𝐬𝐻 average. But hang on, my inbox has just pinged. Shall we open it? Oh my word, they've offered me the job. That's amazing. So it's a 1-year contract on $6,250 a week, transfer budget of $45,000, a wage budget of $325,000. Let's just have a look what their requirements are. Sign players under the age of 23 for the first team, develop players using the club's youth system, work within the wage budget, sell players before buying, maximum 1-year contract for players over the age of 33. At the end of the current season, bearing in mind we're in January, we're actually in the January transfer window at the moment, which may or may not be useful. At the end of this current season, they want to finish mid-table. Will be a tall order. They're 20th at the moment. They're fighting relegation, so it will be a tall order. FA Cup reached the 4th round minimum. Carabao Cup reached the 3rd round minimum. And then going forward, end of next season, record a �SKY Championship top half, and thereafter maintain that �SKY Championship top half. Obviously, you know me by now, I'll be looking for playoffs, promotion, Premier League. Dare we even say that word? I'm still sitting in my office at Exeter City trying to keep my voice down. Okay, I can't hold this off any longer now, can I? I'm going to have to go and have a word with the chairman. Wish me luck. Well, that went better than expected. I mean, he is a very forward-thinking chairman at Exeter here, and he knows how well I've done. He knows how well Exeter have been doing. Obviously, very sorry to see me go, but he understands that when a bigger club calls and the chance of Championship stroke, maybe even Premier League football calls, then it's difficult to turn that down. So he's been great with me, and I must give him a pat on the back for being really supportive in my time at Exeter. But that time has come and I have to leave Exeter now. So I'm going to jump in the car, head off home, pack my bags and head back up to Preston again. We'll see you there for my first day in the job as manager of Preston North End. Welcome to my new office, up north, P&E. Big step up this one, Championship football, hopefully heading for the Premier League, who knows. And the breaking news from 442.com, in a move which is sure to spark plenty of heated debate, Gobby Gaffer has left Exeter to join Preston. Gaffer arrives with a record of 125 wins, 50 draws and 53 defeats in his career. He has also won 2 league titles. His first game in charge will be against Swansea in the �SKY Championship on the 17th of January. Gaffer will face pressure to bring immediate success to Deepdale, having stepped up from his previous standing to take sole charge, and will need to hit the ground running if he is to win over those who believe his appointment is a questionable decision. Are we having that? I don't think so. So we'll have a little look around the club. We're a 3-star reputation club. Beginning of the season, media prediction was for us to be finished 12th. So we are underperforming. Director of football, Nick Hammond. Assistant manager, Ian Cathro. We were founded in 1880. Fierce rivals, Blackpool. Don't underestimate that rivalry. Home ground is Deepdale with a capacity of 23,404. Built in 1878, although it has been greatly modernised in recent seasons. We have great training facilities, average youth facilities and average youth recruitment. So based on the tactic that I use, my assistant manager has given me a little bit of a helping hand, and he's kind of picked a team for me, if you will. So we've got pairs in goal, a back four of Earl, Warne, Borker and Ollesund. Midfield 3 of Bayliss, Whiteman and McCann. Attacking midfielder is Brown, and 2 up front we've got John Jules and Brown. We shall see. So let's just try creating a quick tactic here, see how the players that are at Preston North End at the moment fit into that tactic. I'm guessing probably not very well, but we'll give it a try. So this is kind of my basic formation. We'll just ask the assistant manager to drop a few players in for us. So straight away we can see this differs quite wildly from what was shown to us on the previous screen, but we're going to have a play around with it. So let's have a quick look around the club, shall we? So on the face of it, star rating wise, don't seem to be too bad. And it's looking like we have around 10 players who are out of contract at the end of this season. Again, we'll have to have a look at all of that. Now this is a problem. Morale of the players is very low. Not great. And this is not great either. Team cohesion is good, which is okay. Club atmosphere is average. Managerial support, average. Those are going to have to be increased. But at least we have some team leaders and highly influential players. Hopefully that will help us on the pitch. And here we have another problem. We're allowed 7 coaches, we've only got 3. And unfortunately, as part of my contract, I did say that I didn't need any extra backroom staff because that would have cost more money, and sometimes you have to say what they want to hear. So we're allowed 4 scouts, we've got 1, and we're allowed 2 physios, we've got 1 of those. If we look at this bar chart, I mean, The medical team is like non-existent. Scouting is virtually non-existent. And the coaching staff, well, I think you'll agree, needs a lot of work. I think we're beginning to see why they're in the position that they are in the Championship. All this needs a lot of work. So let's just have a quick look at how they've been doing this season. Not great, I think, is the answer to that. If we just scroll down here, I mean, since they beat Sunderland on the 22nd of November, they've won 1 game, drawn 1 game, and the rest of them they've lost. Shocking. Quick look in the transfer area. There's nothing planned in or out. Finances are not looking amazing either. I mean, we have got 4 million in the bank, just over 4 million. Transfer budget I knew was 44,000, which isn't great, but we are in January, so wage budget we're actually overspending at the moment, which is not great, and that means we only have a retained transfer revenue of 70%, which is not ideal. Quick look in the development centre. Got a couple of players in here. Marshall Knights, 2-star with the potential to be 4.5. He's a 19-year-old fullback. Saidi Peck, 20-year-old midfielder, 2-star with the potential to be 4. And Lewis Lee, 22-year-old midfielder, 2-star with the potential to be 4 as well. Let's have a quick look at the under-23 squad. Looks to have some useful players here for the future. Quite a few players with 4 5-star potential. And we have a decent size under-18 squad as well. Some decent young lads in there as well. So with all that said, I have a lot of work to do now. I've got a lot of tactic tweaking, having a look at players. I think I'm going to arrange a friendly for tomorrow. We've just got battered by Chelsea in the FA Cup 3rd round 5-1. And looking at the dynamics and the happiness and the cohesion, I think a friend against a lower league team, try and get the morale up a bit, give me a chance to have a look at the players, try a few little bits and pieces out with them. And when I've got my head around all of that, we'll come back for 3 games, Swansea, Millwall and Huddersfield. So we'll see you very shortly for this exciting new chapter in 𝐄𝐩𝐢𝐬𝐿's managerial career at Preston North End. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that. If it's the kind of thing that you'd like to see more of, please subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and we'll see you next time for more from me, the 𝐄𝐩𝐢𝐬𝐿.